Okay, so endocarditis, by definition, is basically an inflammation of the inside of the heart. Now, let me tell you a bit of a story about the first time I ever saw this condition. It was a dog came in just generally off colour. The owners couldn't really put their finger on what was happening. And we did a full physical exam for it. It had a temperature, but it was quite hard to really pin it down until we had to listen to its chest. And what we found was there was quite a significant heart murmur. And when this dog had been seen before, which had been quite a while since it had been in to see us, but we did find a very significant heart murmur, which we wouldn't really have expected to see, because the previous time we saw it, it didn't have a murmur. So they don't normally develop that quickly with your less aggressive sort of conditions. And continuing the physical exam for this dog, we actually found that it had quite bad dental disease. And how does that all link in? Well, basically what we think had happened is the teeth were bad enough that infection was entering the bloodstream from the teeth, and that infection had actually reached one of the heart valves and set up an infection on the heart valve, and that had basically damaged the valve to the point where it was leaking. So that's a pretty nasty situation. We need to treat cases like that very aggressively with intravenous antibiotics and then a long course of antibiotics at home. Fortunately, this dog did okay. It still had some damage to the heart valves, which it did affect it lifelong, and we certainly needed to manage those teeth to stop infection ongoing. But people will notice that whenever they come in to see me, I'm quite passionate about ensuring that we've got good dental health, and this is one of the reasons. I mean, obviously, good dental health is just for the dog's own well-being. So tooth root infections, just the same as in people, are painful, but we do get these secondary problems, and that's something people quite often don't realise, that bad dental disease can lead to infections in the heart, the liver, the kidneys, and it's been shown that as dogs age, the degree of heart, liver and kidney damage correlates quite strongly to dental disease. So that's really where this can fit in. But endocarditis, we can see it really with any sort of infection. So it can just be something that we never really track down the source of infection. But yeah, it's something that is nasty, and it's something we always consider when we do a physical exam for routine vaccinations, annual health checks. If we find a murmur, then we make a note of it, and part of the reason for that is, or two reasons: one, so we can monitor its progress, but two, if the pet becomes unwell and there wasn't a murmur previously and then it develops a murmur, this is a condition that might be occurring, so we need to know how the heart sounded before.